No, I've gotten plenty of cease and desists.
Oh yeah.
I've done suing, for actually a whole city.
Really?
I sold I sold
a city.
I sold a city. I'm minted. I sued Sea Isle City, which is like a pretty popular beach town on the Jersey Shore. Because when I was 8 years old, I was walking back from the beach, and you know how like you're walking barefoot, and when you get to the blacktop, it's like
Yeah.
walking across, and you get to the sidewalk. It's like, I got to one blacktop, and it was actually freshly tarred, and like it was still
Liquid?
liquid. Yeah, but it looked solid. So my foot went down and sunk right through. And it was immediately like the worst burn ever.
Lava, dude.
Yeah, and because of my forward momentum, I kept going.
Sorry.
I kept going. And your brain doesn't compute. You're like, wait, what? This is not a solid road. And I'm 8 years old. I also don't even know what tar like.
You probably thought it was quicksand because all the cartoons as kids had quicksand. You're like, oh God, it's real.
Yeah, so I started hopping across and made it to the other side, and my feet were covered, and I start ripping like 5-10 layers of skin
Oh
deep
my
to where
God.
to where I ripped so much skin off that you see blood and veins and like nasty stuff. I get rushed to the ER, and turns out the city just did not have any warning signs, no traffic, nothing. There was no warning that was just hard. So I sued them. I got a settlement. It was like $70K, which at the time, as an 8-year-old, like you don't have any concept.
I'm so rich.
Yeah. But then afterwards, it ended up being like $30K after like lawyer fees and stuff. I do regret I had the opportunity to testify as an 8-year-old on the stand and recount the experience, but I was so traumatized by it that I couldn't do it, and I probably would have got like millions at that point. But I was just like, I'm fine with this. I have no concept of money. I just want to be done with it. Because I was in a wheelchair for a long time, and then I couldn't even walk the same. And now to this day, like my feet are good, but they're scarred to hell.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's disgusting.
So you're probably not on Feet
I'm
Finder?
not on Feet Finder, no. Although
There's
maybe
a market for that.
Maybe there's a fetish for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Dang, that's crazy. So,
effedupfoot.org.
Yeah. Yeah.
dang, that's wild.
Yeah. That's one of my many. I've had a lot of health experiences. One in which was actually at the dawn of my YouTube career. A lot of fans know this one. I was doing a skit called 21 Shots where I had to. The bit was, we turned 21. Let's do 21 shots and see how fucked up we get. And it was water, so we were fine. But the climax of the skit is like me and my boy are measuring dicks. We're like, who's drunker? And I'm like, I'm good. I can stand up. I can do a cartwheel right now. I feel fucking great. And I hold my hands out like that. And then the bit is, then I have to fall face forward through the table. And that's the joke. And then I did that. I did it really well to where the table completely buckled and my head hit the concrete floor. And literally you could see like a ripple through my like skull. And I got up. I was like, yo, that shot looked great. And
Everyone's just looking at you like,
oh, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You know, we're dudes. Like, yeah, I'm great. And then we finished the video, and literally 2-3 days later, it was like somebody took like a metal shard and just lodged it into my skull. And then for 6 months, I was a vegetable.
No way.
Could not think. I was senior year of college, and I could not think.
What?
Which was surreal. So I would literally just be like in my bed in pitch black, just like comatose, just like
What the heck?
like
dude?
that.
do
And
you have memories of it, or is it all just blur?
I do have some, but it's pretty blurry. And it was like, you know, kind of like you're hungover, but like times 10 in terms of like your brain's just depressed. I can't think. I can't even look at light. I can't look at my phone. I can't do anything. And it was on the back of, I just quit my job at the bank and I'm going to try to be a YouTuber. And so I thought like the world was like, I'm like, this is a sign. I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Wow.
Another just doing it for the views, dude.
Yeah.
And you're sitting in bed for 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, wow, I just almost lost my life for a stunt.
You could have just ran in tar and made money.
Literally, I could have did that and I wouldn't have had to do anything.
I got another $100,000 and just belly flopping it.
Oh man, think about all that would come off me.
Oh, dude.
I'd lose weight though.
You would.
I would. It's
I'm-
the tar
I'm-
diet.
It's lucky I didn't fall face first.
Oh,
Like if I fell at any point, I would be like, you know,
Dang, dude.
I'd be famous for a different reason completely.
Yeah.